Cincinnati, it's time to get loud. I want to hear you say it with us because this is Monster Jam!
It's time for the first competition of the night, JCB Racing. All 8 trucks will race against the clock to see who will cross the finish line in the fastest time. The driver that does so will not only earn the first 8 points of the night, but will be on top of the leaderboard in pursuit of the overall event championship. Cincinnati, who's ready for JCB Racing?
We're ready to get it started. She won racing this afternoon. Can she do it again? It's Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. First 8 points are on the line. Cincinnati, it's Saturday night. It's showtime.
And the time for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian is at 10.250. That will be the time to be as he tries to become a repeat winner in JCB Racing. Coming up next, let's hear it for our military veteran, Tony Oaks, Thunder Roaris. Tony Oaks trying to pick up his first victory of the weekend. He has his family in the arena tonight. Luck is on his side. Let's go racing! We're going to re-stage those lights. So if you take a look at the staging lights, we're going to re-stage Thunder Loris there as he gets up to the line. He's going to get set. Let's go green!
Showing off a little bit is Tony Oaks and Thunder Roaris. It's a 10-9-4-1 here in the JCB Racing competition. It's not about showing off right now. It's about the fastest time. And Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian has the fastest time right now, 10-2-5-0. But we're going to continue on. Up next from Grandy, North Carolina is John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Many time racing victories have come from this man. Many JCB Racing victories. John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. He has had the fastest time a lot of times, but is he having problems? Nope, he's fired up and he's ready to go. He's going to come to that starting line. And again, 10.250. That is a really fast time set by Jamie Sullivan, but it can be beaten. It can be done. Will it happen right now? Let's find out.
John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity with a 10.974. That'll put him in the 3rd position. Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, still has the time to beat. She comes from Cincinnati. Let's hear it for your hometown girl, Chelsea Van Cleve, El Toro Loco. Chelsea Van Cleve trying to pick up her first victory as well this weekend as she gets ready to the line. Will she be able to come across that line in the faster time? Let's go racing!
That's a tough time for El Toro Loco right there. 17.333. It kind of seemed like something was wrong on the Monster Jam truck for a moment, but she's good to go. Seemed like it had some steering issues, but she's good to go. Monster Mutt Dalmatian still that time to beat with a 10.250. But coming up next from Fortville, Indiana, it's Jamie Garner in Overboard.
Coming across that line, that will be a 12.661 for Jamie Garner and Overboard, putting him in 4th place. Take a look at the leaderboard, and Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian trying to go with back-to-back wins in JCB Racing. Currently has the time to beat, but remember, we still have more Monster Jam action to come. We'll see if someone is able to dethrone Monster Mutt Dalmatian in JCB Racing. Cincinnati, put your hands together for Chad Tingler, Black Pearl.
$12.682 is the time for the Black Pearl here in the JCB Racing competition. 12.682. Your time to beat is still Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian, but we're not done because we still have one more truck to go in this competition. So Cincinnati, please make some noise for Chad Zimmer in Uproar. Last truck, let's go green. $12.194 is the time for Chad Zimmer in Uproar, which means your winner of JCB Racing Cincinnati. Make some noise for Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian just out here really dominating racing here today in the racing competition. Such a great job. She's going to get out of that truck, and Kim's going to talk in a moment, but dominant in a racing competition. There she is, Cincinnati. Give it up for Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Jamie, back-to-back victories in the JCB Racing, and I know we talked during trackside going first in this competition. You were worried about that corner, worried about the track conditions. How are they in your favor to get another win?
You know, it really seemed like they were so similar to earlier before, so going back to that race pass, I kind of just did the same thing I possibly could and actually got a quicker time, so fastest time of the weekend so far. Hopefully we can continue that momentum on to tomorrow's event too, but you know what, we got another challenge coming up. That's the 2-wheel skills challenge, and I'm excited for that.
What are we going to expect to see you and Monster Mutt Dalmatian doing in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge? Possibly pick up another 8 points.
You know, this puppy's always got some tricks up its sleeve, so you're going to see me walking my dog out here on the track, hopefully back up the pod, but let me hear you. Are you ready for the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge?
Let's take a look at the video board right now. We're going to see where our drivers are shaping up here in this competition after our first competition is concluded, the JCB Racing competition. Right now, Monster Mutt Dalmatian has 8 points, followed by Thunder Roars with 7, Terminal Velocity with 6, and Uproar with 5. Now, we're going to go to the other side here, and we're going to take a look at a couple things here in the competition because you can see, you know, every competition, like I said, is worth 8 points towards the overall event championship here tonight. And things are just getting started. So we're overboard, Black Pearl, El Toro Loco, and Gravedigger is right now with 0. It's still anybody's game because this is just the first competition we just saw, because coming up next is going to be the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Now, each Monster Jam truck is going to come out here. They're going to have 2 attempts to perform their biggest moves on 2 wheels, okay? And you want to look for stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, and moonwalks. Now, Kim and I are going to walk through the competition with you fans as it's progressing to let you know what moves you have seen. But this is where I need all of you to get your phones out because, Kim, it's not in our hands. It's in the fans' hands for the rest of the live event.
Absolutely, Matt. Fans, this is your first opportunity to get your scores in at judgeszone.com. So make sure those phones are out now and you've used the code CIN. Now, at the completion of the second attempt, you will move the BKT tire to the score you feel our drivers have earned. It's the next 8 points on the line, and you decide who it goes to. Who's ready for the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge?
Coming up first, it's going to be Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco, Cincinnati native. Make some noise.
Together for Chelsea Van Cleve, El Toro Loco. Judgeszone.com is officially open for the first time today. So fans, we need all those phones out. We need you locked in at Judgeszone.com. This is the time now where you move the BKT tire to the score that you feel El Toro Loco has earned.
Tough break for Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Going backwards, upside down, and she almost caught it. So the Monster Jam truck was still spinning. The tires are still spinning on a Monster Jam truck, and then our official used the RII. It's called the Remote Ignition Interrupter to shut the truck down. So unfortunately, not able to save it. Here's competition, but we'll get Chelsea Van Cleve over in just a minute, and she'll be ready to come for another competition later on. Let's take a look at the video board and see her score. It's a 2.578. That is a tough break for Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge.
Fans, I am joined by Jordan, who is a huge Monster Jam fan. And Jordan, are you having a great time so far?
Yes.
Who's been your favorite truck so far?
Monster Mutt.
Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Any other Dalmatian fans out there in the arena tonight? There's a lot. Well, Jordan, you're going to play a game called the Truck and Pals Race. You're going to pick between El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, and Megalodon to see who's going to cross the finish line first. So out of those 3, who do you think will win this race?
Gravedigger.
She's going with Gravedigger. Who else thinks Gravedigger's going to win the Truck and Pals Race? Well, keep your eyes on the video boards, fans. Jordan, we will see if you're right. There's El Toro Loco, there's Gravedigger, and there's Megalodon. They're on the line. Let's go green! And the race is on, but Gravedigger has a strong start. But there's El Toro Loco coming up on the inside, but don't count out Megalodon as they're speeding up, but it looks like from behind, it is, in fact, Gravedigger inching up, and it will be Gravedigger that comes away with the win. Congratulations to you, Jordan. And actually, we have for you here in our prize pack, we're going to give to you in our prize pack, we have the Gravedigger Truck and Pallet. We're going to give this to you. Congratulations to you, fans. Let's hear one more time for Jordan, who was able to get the right truck in our Truck and Pals race.
We're ready to continue on. Coming up next is Chad Tingler and the Black Pearl. Reverse wheelie on the first attempt.
Put those hands together for Chad Tingler, Black Pearl. Fans, head on over now to judgeszone.com. I already see all of you fans at Judges Zone. We need all of you here to act fast. Get those scores in now for the Black Pearl.
A nice run by the Black Pearl. Chad Tingler out here on the Las Vegas track. The reverse wheelie, walked it up the pod, and then the second attempt, the nose wheelie, bounced it up on the nose, and then walked it right back. Now, a good run isn't enough to throw it straight to the video board and into the leader in this competition. We're going to find out, because remember, your score to beat is El Toro Loco with a 2.578. The score for the Black Pearl is 6.950. Your new leader, new score to beat. We still have many more Monster Jam trucks to go. Coming up next, it's Jamie Garner in Overboard.
Together for Jamie Gardner, Overboard. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com for Overboard and Jamie Gardner fans. Remember, it is now up to you for the remainder of the night to get those scores in now.
Jamie Garner and Overboard out here on the track doing an incredible job. You know, especially the reverser where he popped up, he walked it across the track. A very nice job by Jamie Garner and Overboard in this first attempt. A nice popper. Scores are locked in. Let's take it straight to the board and see what you thought. It's a 6.525 for Jamie Garner and Overboard. We're going to cruise right along here. Coming up next, it's John Zimmer in Uproar.
hear it for John Zimmer Sr., Uproar. Do not delay, fans. We need to know what the score will be for Uproar. Remember, there's about 20 seconds, and it's up to you. Lock those scores in now.
It was a very nice job. The front popper, especially where he popped it up, it was really cool. Popped it up and did almost a tiny pirouette there. John Zimmer in Uproar here on the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Your scores are getting locked in now, and then we're going to see what you fans thought, if it's enough to be your new leader, a new score to beat. Keep your eyes on the big screen. A nice run by John Zimmer in Uproar. We still have more Monster GM trucks to go, and you fans are doing an incredible job with the scoring out here, I must say that. So we're going to take a look and see what you fans thought. 5.642 for Uproar here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. We're not done yet. Coming up next, you want JCB Racing. She's ready to keep dominating. It's Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Put those paws together for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Fans, it's up to you now. Head on over to judgeszone.com and get your scores locked in.
A very impressive run by Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Just the patience, the balance. Walking across the Monster Jam track and slowly bringing it right down. That was an incredible job. Scores are locked in. Your score to beat is the Black Pearl with a 6.940. Now the score for Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian is... There's your new leader and new score to beat. Still a couple trucks to go. Coming up next in Terminal Velocity, John Zimmer Jr. He's got the steering wheel out the window. He has no steering wheel.
Let's hear it for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Steering wheel out the window, getting it down there on the track, but what will the score be? Fans, it is now up to you, so get it done now at judgeszone.com.
That could be the two-wheel run of the weekend so far here at the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Now, is it enough to be your new leader, a new score to beat? Because remember, your score to beat is Monster Mutt Dalmatian with a 9.7. The score to beat's Monster Mutt Dalmatian with a 9.735. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is... Here's your new leader and new score to beat. We still have more trucks to go. Tony Oaks and Thunder R's is up next.
Let's hear those roars for Tony Oaks, Thunder Roars. Fans, do not delay. Move that BKT tire to the score you feel Thunder Roars has earned. And Matt, it's just been impressive after impressive after impressive skills out here on this track.
This is one of the best two-wheel skills competitions I've seen all summer long. Here at Monster Jam, an incredible job by Tony Oaks and Thunder Roars. Now, Monster Jam fans, this is the part where it becomes tough. Is it enough to be your winner of the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge? We want to know, so make sure you get your scores locked in. Again, that hang time. That hang time. Your score to beat Terminal Velocity with a 9.810. The score for Tony Oaks and Thunder Roars is... It's a good score. They'll put him in third place, which means your winner is John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. John Zimmer Jr. out on top here in the Great Clips Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. That is how you do it. And he's now standing by with Kim.
John, wow, that was an incredible skills performance you put there. You had the steering wheel out of your Monster Jam truck. Talk us through those techniques that you were able to perfect in that competition.
I honestly was just winging it at that point. I normally don't destroy my truck like that, but I can hear you guys jumping and screaming and it makes it all worth it. I thought to myself, I'm sitting up in the middle of the pod, kind of bored to me. So I was like, I'll just take the steering wheel out and see if anyone notices. I could hear Matt on the mic. He had this announced I had the steering wheel out the window and the crowd was going nuts. Man, this is awesome.
Well, it is awesome because it's 8 points for you. You're on your way to potentially getting the overall event championship. Next up is the Sky Wheelie competition. What do you need to do to kind of knock off Monster Mutt Dalmatian? You were both tired going into freestyle earlier this afternoon. What do you need to do to get the next win in Sky Wheelie?
just keep doing my thing. I'm not much of a sky wheelie guy. I'm not very good at them, but I know one thing's for sure. To get a good sky wheelie, you got to put that thing to the floor and stand that thing straight up and down, and it's going to be absolute carnage. And we're just at the halfway point. We got so much more to go here at Monster Jam. Cincinnati, you guys having fun tonight?
Keep those cheers going for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
We've seen a lot of great action so far, and there's still so much more to come. But right now, we're going to take a short break with our halftime. During this brief break, you head to the official Monster Jam merchandise stand to check out all that great gear. We got a lot more coming your way, Cincinnati, but right now, it's halftime. We'll be right back.
We're ready to go as well, and it's now time for the next competition, Monster Jam Sky Wheelies. Now in this competition, you will see our Monster Jam drivers have one attempt to send those Sky Wheelies up to the sky, and you're really looking for two main things. You want to see the height of the Sky Wheelie as well as the vertical position of these 12,000-pound machines. Remember, this is what you're looking for as the official judges. Once they land that Sky Wheelie, judgeszone.com will open once again. So if you're ready, let me hear you. Who's ready for Monster Jam Sky Wheelies?
We're going to get it started. Coming up first, it's going to be John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
Terminal Velocity. Judgeszone.com is now open for the Sky Wheelie competition. You can scan to score that QR code or enter the code CIN.
A nice job by John Zimmer Jr. Terminal Velocity using that little step up that was created during halftime. You know, just to send that truck straight on the tailgate and they bring it right back down. You're going to set that bar for him and set that score to beat. So make sure you're getting your scores locked in at judgeszone.com. Scores are locked in. Let's go straight to the board. It's an 8.4, great score actually, an 8.411 for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity here in the Sky Wheelie competition. Let's keep on rolling. Coming up next, it's Jamie Garner in Overboard.
Get on over to judgeszone.com now, fans. We need a score for Overboard. Move that BKT tire to the score you feel Overboard has earned.
Talk about assaulting the Monster Jam track. That was Jamie Garner and Overboard coming around that turn and really just hammering the throttle and sending that truck sky high. A nice job. Is it going to give you enough to be your new leader and new score to beat in this competition. Scores are locked in. Let's take a look at the board and see what you thought. It's a 6-7-0-9 for Jamie Garner in Overboard. Up next, it's John Zimmer in Uproar.
Put those hands together for John Zimmer Sr. Uproar. Time to head over to judgeszone.com. Fans, remember, you are the official judges for the remainder of the night. So get those scores in now at judgeszone.com.
Very nice sky wheelie by John Zimmer in Uproar in this competition. And again, the goal is that vertical position. And he did have quite a nice vertical position here in this competition. Now, is it enough to be your new leader? Let's find out. Let's take a look at the board. It's a 5.351 for John Zimmer and Upward. That'll currently put him in third place. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the action moving. Coming up next is Chet Tingler here in Black Pearl.
Sending it to the sky, it's Chet Tingler, Black Pearl. Fans, do not delay. Head on over now. You have about 20 seconds to get that score in. Trying to go back-to-back in this competition, but you, the fans, will have that final say.
Chet Tingler in the Black Pearl. Just setting to take a look at the Super Glue replay. Extreme vertical. You know, getting some great height. Isn't enough to be your new leader and your new score to beat. Your score to beat is terminal velocity with an 8.411. The score for Black Pearl is 7.375. That'll currently put him in second place. We still have more trucks to go. Please welcome to the track Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. It is now up to you, fans. Head on over to judgeszone.com. Hit submit once you've selected your score for Jamie Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
To quote the legend in Monster Jam, that was some serious elevation, Holmes. That was outstanding by Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian, just sending it to the sky. Now, scores are locked in. Score to beat is still terminal velocity with an 8.411. The score for Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian is... There's your new leader and new score to beat. It's Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. If you want to keep it on going here, coming out next is Tony Oaks and Thunder Roaris.
Let's hear for Thunder Roaris, Tony Oaks. Head on over now to judgeszone.com. Remember, fans, the power is in your hands. I see a lot of scoring going on right now. Keep it up at judgeszone.com.
A nice run by Tony Oaks and Thunder Roars here in the Sky Wheelie competition. Now, was it enough to put him out on top in front of Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian? Only you can tell us when you're getting your scores locked in. Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian really sent it in that run. Scores are locked in. Let's take a look at the big screen and see what you thought. 6.391 for Tony Oaks in Thunder Roars. Let's take a look at the leaderboard right now. You can see Monster Mutt Dalmatian with a 9.007, followed by Terminal Velocity with an 8.411, Black Pearl with a 7.375, and Jamie Garner and Overboard with a 6.709. That is your top four here in the Sky Wheelie competition. But we are not done yet, folks. We still have more trucks to go. They worked really hard to fix it. She's back here on the track. Please welcome back Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco. Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco is ready for the Sky Wheelie competition. Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco will be able to run here momentarily here in this competition. One of her technicians is coming out to the track here to see something on her Monster Jam truck. But that score to beat of Jamie Sullivan, a 9.007. That's a tough score to beat, but it can be done. We're going to see if that can be done right now, because here she goes, Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco.
Keep those cheers going for Chelsea Van Cleve, El Toro Loco, as you go on over to judgeszone.com. Get those scores in now. Matt, what a way to come back out here, just absolutely sending that bull up to the sky.
I mean, talk about grabbing the bull by the horns. The ladies came out here to dominate Monster Jam here tonight. An incredible job. But is it enough? To be your winner? Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco. She is your winner, 9-3-3-1. Your winner is Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco. Cincinnati's own gets the Sky Wheelie win. Make some noise!
Chelsea, what a way to send it. Absolutely incredible Sky Wheelie by you. Kind of talk about your mindset. You had your crew chief chat in the back working on your truck. What was your mindset as you came out here to clinch this victory?
Well, obviously I struggled in two-wheel skills. You know, I've been really working on that, and I rolled every event. So my crew guys have been working so hard back there to keep this truck in one piece. They found a piece of the truck broke, so we had to take it back. I didn't know if I'd make it out for Sky Wheelies, and they put me in last, and Tony was hyping me up on the radio, so it's pretty cool. When I could see this Jumbotron right in my windshield, I knew it, and then I had this terrifying moment, but I won, so I'm here for it.
That's right, Chelsea. You are the winner, and we just have one more competition to go, Monster Jam Freestyle. So after that Sky Wheelie run, what are we going to expect from you in that crazy bull in the freestyle competition?
My heart rate is really high after that Sky Wheelie, so when I go out there, I, try to lay it down. There's so much tough competition out here between all these drivers, so, I'm ready to lay down a good run, but I want to hear from Cincinnati. Are you guys ready for freestyle?
Let's take a look at the video board right now. Monster Mutt Dalmatian has 22 points, followed by Terminal Velocity with 20 points, Thunder Roars with 16, and Black Pearl with 13. And we're not done yet. It's still anybody's game as we're getting ready to go into the final competition, which will be Monster Jam Freestyle. Now, each driver is going to have 60 seconds to turn in their most spectacular freestyle performance. You want to see them use all the obstacles, be creative, have some sort of wow factor, technical moves, and combinations. And remember, you can score by going to judgeszone.com for this final competition. And we're going to need your help more than ever because it's coming up next.
Now it's time for all of you fans to help us get freestyle started. So I need everyone here in the arena to light up your cell phones. Go right here, right now, fans. Light up your cell phones. I want to see this whole arena lit up. Let me see those lights on your cell phones, Monster Jam fans. Let's see it. Let's see it as we start to dim the lights. Follow my lead and stay to the beat. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep it going. It is time for the pinnacle of the event. This is Monster Jam Freestyle! Fans, that is going to do it for her, but put your hands together for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Judgeszone.com is now open for the freestyle competition, and we need all of you fans here in the stands to act fast. Remember, it's the last 8 points of the night, but let her hear you one more time. Jamie Sullivan.
Tough break there. She lost the transmission at the end of the run, but you want to talk about the start of her run here. That's what I want to talk about. Incredible air. Incredible air by Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And that's how you want to start a freestyle run. She ran that truck until it couldn't run anymore. There she is. Make some noise, Cincinnati. Make some noise for Jamie Sullivan. Scores are locked in. And let's take a look at the big screen and see what you thought of her run. It's a good score. It's a 7.279 for for Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
I'm hanging out in the stands with Roxy and Roman. Are you guys having so much fun so far here at Monster Jam? So yeah. You're having the blast here. Who's been your favorite truck? Who's your favorite truck? There's a lot. I know. There's so many trucks. How about you? What's your favorite truck?
That.
El Toro Loco. Who else likes El Toro Loco here? I know that I do. How about you? What's your favorite?
Toro Loco.
Also El Toro Loco. Well, fans, what we're going to do right now is we're going to put up a game called Name That Truck. And your job is, you're going to see puzzle pieces falling from the sky. Your job is to name that truck before the puzzle forms. You think you can do it? You think you can do it? I think you can. You guys are shaking your heads. Yes, I think you can too. So take a look at that video board. As soon as you figure out that truck, we want you to yell it as loud as you can. What do you think that truck is? What do you think it is?
Grave digger.
She says the grave digger. Is she right? She is right. Congratulations. It is the black and green wrecking machine. And we actually have for both of you, we have two truck impels. That is the El Toro Loco truck impel. We also have the Megalodon truck impel for you. We have one for each of you. You each get one. I know. I have a sister. I understand. Fans, let's hear it one more time for Roxy and Roman. They were able to name that truck.
Let's continue on here in the competition. Jamie Garner in Overboard is coming up next.
Head on over now to judgeszone.com. We need to know what you fans had to say about that freestyle performance by Overboard. So move that BKT tire now.
Jamie Garner in Overboard. Incredible freestyle run from start to finish. Came out here just loud and really ready to hit the track. He hit every single obstacle, had some big air. A very nice job. Now, is enough to be your new leader and your new score to beat for Jamie Garner in Overboard. Scores are locked in, and we're going to go straight to it. It's a 6.824 for Jamie Garner in Overboard here in the freestyle competition. And now the top two right now, it's Monster Mutt Dalmatian with a 7.279. And then Overboard, again, sitting currently in the second place spot here with Monster Jam. And again, the BKT Overall Event Championship is on the line here. Monster Mutt Dalmatian has 22 points, followed by Terminal Velocity with 20, Thunder Roars with 16, and Black Pearl with 13 points here in the freestyle competition. But it's time for more freestyle action. Coming up next, it's Tony Oaks in Thunder Roars. Cincinnati. It's Morgan and Morgan backflip time.
Keep those cheers going for Tony Oaks, Thunderoris. Get to judgeszone.com now. Get that score in. He is out of his Monster Jam truck. Make some noise for Tony Oaks.
Landed the Morgan and Morgan backflip. He's waving to his kids up in the stands and his wife up there. Tony Oaks and Thunderoris. Able to land the backflip for them. Scores are locked in. Your score to beat is Monster Mutt Dalmatian with a 7.279. The score for Tony Oaks and Thunderoris is your new leader and new score to beat is Tony Oaks and Thunderoris with a 9.733.
Cincinnati, your energy has been elected. Yes, let him hear it one more time. Tony Oaks, currently your leader in the freestyle competition. But fans, we're going to turn our attention up to the video boards. We want you all to play a game called Helmet Shuffle. And this is how it's going to work. You're going to see 3 helmets up on the video board. You're going to see our trophy, our overall event championship trophy. Under those helmets, they're going to shuffle around, and your job is to keep your eye on that trophy and see which helmet it is under. All right, Cincinnati, keep your eyes on that trophy, and let's helmet shuffle. Whoa. I don't know. I think I might have lost it. I might have lost it. Matt, were you able to see where that trophy went?
Kim, it's very hard. I don't know. Maybe these fans know here tonight.
Let's see. Cincinnati, who thinks it's under helmet number 1? Really? Nobody. Okay. Who thinks it's under helmet 2? Helmet 2. What do we think? I feel like there's more people there. Who thinks it's helmet number 3? Pretty much the entire arena. Just to make sure that's your final answer. Do we think it's under helmet number 3? I feel like that is the final answer. We're going to lock that in. Cincinnati, let's take a look. It is not helmet number 1. Keep your eyes on the helmets. It's not helmet number 2. That could only mean it is under helmet 3. Congratulations, Cincinnati. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Cincinnati, who's ready for more Monster Jam Freestyle? El Toro Loco, Chelsea Van Cleve is up next.
See those bullhorns for Chelsea Van Cleve, El Toro Loco. Get your scores in now at judgeszone.com. You have the final say of the final 8 points of the night. Get those scores locked in.
A very good run by Chelsea Van Cleve and El Toro Loco here in Monster Jam. And the freestyle competition came out getting some big air. Her whole run really lighting it up on the Monster Jam track. Where will that place her? Scores are locked in. Let's see what you fans thought of her run. 7.335. That'll currently put her in second place. Let's keep rolling. John Zimmer Jr. Terminal Velocities hitting the track next.
Fans, put your hands together for John Zimmer Jr. Terminal Velocity. Head on over to judgeszone.com. It is now up to you, fans. Remember, it is the final 8 points on the line. And remember, you will decide who it goes to, so don't delay. Get those scores locked in.
Tough break for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Having some issues on the Monster Jam truck. It could be transmission issues. It could be motor issues. That is a tough break, but Cincinnati makes some noise because that was a really good run. Give it up for John Zimmer Jr. Terminal Velocity. Scores are in. Yeah, he just signaled. Yeah, that's not a good sign. Let's take a look at the video board and see the score. It's an 8.146, a good score for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity here in Monster Jam Freestyle. We were just confirmed, he just completely blew the engine on that Monster Jam truck. Tough break for John Zimmer Jr. Terminal Velocity. That means that team has a lot of work ahead of them to get ready for tomorrow afternoon's live event here inside the Heritage Bank Center. Again, tough break. John Zimmer Jr. Terminal Velocity here in the Monster Jam Freestyle competition. There's your scores right now. Thunder Roars with a 9.733, followed by Terminal Velocity with an 8.146. In second place, El Toro Loco, 7.335. It's time for more freestyle. Coming up next, it's Black Pearl, Chad Tingler behind the wheel.
those hands together for Chad Tingler, Black Pearl. Scoring is open for the freestyle competition for the Black Pearl fans. You know what to do. Move that BKT tire now to the score you feel Black Pearl has earned.
Black Pearl, Chad Tingler. Talk about some serious elevation. That was a huge air, like unreal. That has to go for like an arena big air of the year award or something like that for 2025. Monster Jam scores are locked in. Let's take a look at the board and see what you thought. 7.5, 7.5. That'll currently put him in third place. Let's keep it rolling with John Zimmer in Uproar.
Let's hear it for John Zimmer Sr., Uproar. Fans, do not delay. I see a lot of moving that BKT tire here at judgeszone.com. I've been seeing it all night long. Keep it up. Get that score locked in now for Uproar.
A very nice run by John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. You know, hitting all the obstacles in this competition. Get your scores locked in. You have only a few seconds left to get your scores locked in for John Zimmer and Uproar. Keep your eyes up on the big screen for that score because your scores are locked in. 6.101, 7th place, which means your winner of Monster Jam Freestyle is Tony Elks in Thunderoris. Now, was that enough for the overall event championship? Let's find out and take a look at the big screen. 7 in freestyle, 6 in sky wheelies, 8 in the Great Clips 2-wheel skills challenge, 6 in JCB racing, a total of 27 points. Your overall event champion tonight is John Zimmer Jr. Terminal Velocity. Your overall event champion, John Zimmer Jr.
John, you were so close in the earlier event to pick up this overall event championship, but talk about the way you competed with that consistency and the excitement, getting the congratulations from Tony Oaks. Talk about how you were able to get the second overall event championship.
To be honest, I was just having a lot of fun. That's probably the most I've ever had fun, driving my Monster Jam truck, just taking it event by event, or competition by competition, I should say. Just having a blast. This is an amazing crew we got behind us. Have so much support to come out here and literally just run the truck into the ground. I just lost the motor in my truck right there. That last jump, it had no power. Then I just got shut off, and I was like, well, it either just did something super small or super big. Now we got a big old hole in the side of the motor. We got a long night.
Going into tomorrow, I know you said you have a long night to get that truck ready for competition tomorrow. What is your goals to try and pick up the final overall event championship of the weekend?
I'm going to bust my butt back there with my entire crew, my dad and Brett. We got a long night, just like I said, but I know my truck's going to be 110%. So Cincinnati, you want to be here tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to pick up the second one and do it all over again. Thank you, guys.
Let's hear those cheers for your overall event champion, John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. And I want to bring in Tony Oaks, Thunder Roars picking up that epic victory in freestyle. We saw the Morgan & Morgan backflip. Your family is here with you this weekend. How special was this freestyle win?
Man, it's always special when I can bring my beautiful little girls here. They can watch Daddy go out and tear up that Thunder Roars truck. It just brings tears to my eyes, man, to know that they're up there just cheering me on. All these kids' faces out here. I can put my little kid's face on your faces, see all those smiles, ear to ear, up off the seat, your jaw on the floor, man. That's Monster Jam. Cincinnati, thank you guys so much. This is the first time I've been back here since I had Black Ops back here a couple years ago. You guys are so great to us all night long. We got one more tomorrow. Cincinnati, let me hear you roar.
What a wild night here in Cincinnati. Make sure on your way, stop by the official Monster Jam merchandise stands for all that great gear. And make sure you stay to MonsterJam.com for all the upcoming information when it comes to the 2025 season and Monster Jam World Finals. On behalf of Phil Entertainment and Monster Jam, we hope you fans had a great time. Thanks to Kim Cantoni. I'm Matt Isbill. But before I let you go, Cincinnati, there's one more thing I gotta say. And that was Monster Jam! We'll see you next time. Drive safe.
The keys in the ignition. Some drivers fire your engines. It's a battle to the end. Never give up, never give in. It's grit and guts, dirt and dust. Get out your seat and put your hands up. Let's ride, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right. Let's go, this is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam, Jam, Jam. Yeah. It's wheelies and backflips, donuts and burnouts and walk-ins, full throttle, head to head. You be the judge of which truck's gonna win.